Hey guys, it's your girl Urban Chick 1, and in this video I'm going to explain how did we end up here, like what did I do to damage my natural hair, and then I will also explain what I'm going to do to move forward. And this is a case where I didn't take my own advice, where I knew what I should have been doing for best practices, but I just completely ignored it and assumed, oh, I'll be okay. But honey, I have the repercussions for what I did. So before I get into detail, let's go back and do a history so you can see where I was in the beginning of my natural hair journey. So you can see like, hey, this girl really knows how to grow her hair. So I'm going to play a clip. It's 2020. I am going to play a clip of where I was in 2015. Okay, so let's play that right now. As far as my hair has actually been doing fine. I have honestly not been doing a lot of videos because I have not been doing and I'll just say, sorry if you hear that sound. I'm in the studio. You're gonna just hear some humming sound right now, but I'll just say this wig looks real wiggish. I don't know what the hell I was thinking with this wig. It looks so wiggish. But anyway, let's play the video. A lot to my hair. And my hair is, I mean, it's not in the best state, but it's not doing bad either. So to give you a really good hair update, I'm going to post 3 pictures. So right now you'll see 3 pictures. The first picture where I have a really nice thick afro, that was me about 3 years ago. That's how my afro looks like. And I'll say actually no, 2 years ago, because that was taken December the 29th of 2014. So basically it's the beginning of 2015. So that was like 2 years ago. And then after 2 years, and then after those 2 years, a year later, well, this was December, January, February. No, so 2 years ago, that's how my hair looked like in the afro. Literally 3 months after that, around 3 to 4 months after that picture was taken, I decided, and remind you, this was like 2 years ago. So 3 months later, after the first pic, I decided, oh, you know, girl, get to the point. You know what? I want to texturize my hair. So I used, it's a natural texturizer. It didn't have chemicals, but it still altered my hair pattern. And then after that, I dyed my hair brown because, you know, I just wanted to dye it. And I thought it looked amazing. I was wearing my hair out more. It looked like a fluffy bob. It looked really cute. I was doing a lot of twist outs. But over time, my hair became drier. It started to thin out to the point where it looked like I was transitioning again from, like, my new growth would be dark, nice, deep black, and it would be thick. And then the brown would be very thin and stringy. So all that being said, for 2 years, I literally was kind of transitioning again. So I would I just didn't wear my hair out as much. I would wear a weave. And then every time I took it out, I would just cut off an inch or 2. So after that, I would say the last pic you see, I took in February. So I took that picture around 5 to 6 months ago from today. But that's how my hair looks. So I've cut off all the color ends over time. And my hair's been fine. My edges are still intact. My hair is thicker. So anyway, so during this whole transitioning with me growing my hair, whatever, I was working, before 2016, I was working a casual job, literally 9 to like 5:30, only 10 people in the office, very small, very casual. So my stress levels were very low. So in 2016, I started working at a very corporate job, extremely corporate. Think of Mad Men. Think of 80% of the workforce is just Caucasian middle-aged men. and I was working in commercial real estate. So in New York City. Before I was working in Brooklyn, then I went all the way into Manhattan. Very corporate, like completely like white and black compared to where I used to work at. And then I loved my team. I was a graphic designer, but it was a very, very stressful job. But it was a lot of work, but I loved it. So the point I'm trying to make is that when the weekends came, I did not want to spend hours and hours doing my hair. So I kept wearing wigs. I didn't do weaves. I like wigs, less tension, take it off. I was able to moisturize my scalp, whatever. Everything was fine. This is where I messed up. So in 2017, mind you, I've been working the same job, and then I started working 2 other places, but literally, we're not in quarantine. So during these 3 years or so, I've just been working, and I've always would wear wigs. So this is what my routine was for these 3 years up to the point now. I would cornrow my hair, and then I would wash, condition it, detangle, cornrow my hair, slap on a wig, right? Now this is what my butt decided to do, because I wanted the whole situation, I wanted it to be fast. So I started blow drying after I would wash, condition, detangle my hair. I started blow drying my hair before I would cornrow it. Mind you, I would take my cornrows out every month. I would leave it in for 4 weeks because my hair was so thick. If I left it in for the 5th or 6th week, I would start getting locking, and that would cause more breakage, more detangling issues. So no, I would only leave it in for 4 weeks, so only for a month. So every single month I would take it out, wash, deep condition, detangle my hair. But I started blow drying my hair every single time before I would cornrow my hair, because it just made the braiding process a lot faster. It just made it just quicker, more easier for me to do. And because of that, and because I would only see it kind of in its natural state, and even when I would detangle it, I don't know, I would always wet it first, put condition, detangle it. I didn't notice that my hair was gradually thinning. Mind you, I was adding heat to it every single month, and I did not use a heat protectant because I assumed, oh, my hair can take it, it'll be fine. And I was using like medium to high heat every single month. So over time, my hair started thinning, and I kind of noticed it, I would say maybe mid last year. So I kind of noticed when I took it out, it was a little bit thinner than the root. So I was like, okay, I'll stop blow drying, I'll stop adding heat, I'll just cornrow it, whatever. It's not a big deal, right? Still wearing wigs. Fast forward to 2020, we're in quarantine. I lost my job. So now I have more than enough time to really pay attention to my hair and see what's going on. Have not worn a wig. Like, why? I'm at home. I'm not in the corporate job. I don't have people staring the hell out of me. Like, man, I could give you some stories. But yeah, so I wasn't wearing a wig because I'm at home. I wanted to experiment more with my natural hair. I wanted to wear it out more. But I would try to do twist outs, and oh my God. I'm going to show you this next picture. Well, actually, before I show you, so yeah, I'm going to show you just how long my hair was. So in March, this is a screenshot of a clip showing you just how long my hair was when I was moisturizing it. So it got really long, right? And then I started to experiment more and do twist outs. And this is how bad I damaged my hair. So even though it got long, it was extremely thin. And this was all because I was adding heat to it constantly on a monthly basis. That's the number one rule when it comes to hair care, is to minimize heat. And yeah, and I'm like, when I think about it, that's the only thing I've done compared to my hair practices in 2017 that changed during that time. I hand detangle. I barely use a bristle brush. The only time I do use a bristle brush is if my if I have a lot, like if I have matting and it's just impossible to get all the tangles out with my hands. So I cut it off. I cut off like literally about 6 inches of hair. And now my hair looks a lot better. It looks a lot more thicker. And I was like, okay, so now all I'm doing is rocking twists. Well, not twists, I'm rocking braids. So I'm gonna show you another clip. So moving forward, I'm just going to rock braids, yeah, of my actual hair underneath. If I do wear wigs, like I have a wig on now, but this is how my hair looks right now. I just have box braids in. And I'll keep them for about 3 weeks. 4 maybe, but I can't go long because my roots will start to lock because of the thickness of my hair, and then locking will lead to more breakage. So I'm not doing that. And I'll keep them in the braids. I will wash it every week, even with the braids in, and I'll put a spray leave-in conditioner, and I'll even like put conditioner on the braids, keep it in for 30 minutes, rinse it out, and put a leave-in spray. Moisturize it every other day with water and oil, and then shea butter especially on the ends, and castor oil on the ends. Another thing too is I started experimenting more with box braids. So I can show you another issue I'm having is that the last style I did, and I would say this happened in about a month ago or a month and a half ago, I did jumbo Marley twists. And the problem with Marley here is very heavy. So after doing that style, only kept it in for 3 weeks, my hair is extremely frizzy from literally a 1/4 inch up, which means I have breakage because I tried these Marley twists and now it's literally, it was too heavy on each section. I used about 4 different strands because I wanted a jumbo Marley twist. Problem Marley hair can be very heavy, so I have breakage, like literally I feel like breakage around every section that I had a jumbo braid. It's just like literally 1/4 inch of this frizzy halo over my actual hair. So I'm like, you know what, I would cut it all off if I didn't have a bald spot in them. I have literally a bald spot in the middle of my head from an accident I had as a kid, so I would cut all my hair off and just start new. But it looks like I had an accident or brain surgery if I had a low cut. So I'm not going to cut off all my hair. I'm just going to keep it in the braids that I just showed you. And I'm just going to do what works for me. So I'm just going to keep it in the braids for 3 weeks and take the braids out, detangle, hand detangle. Might use a brush, probably not. Deep condition, shampoo my hair with real shampoo, deep condition it, re-braid it up, keep it in for 3 weeks. And that's what I'll keep doing every month until I can grow my hair out again and until it's thick again. And what I love is that I have this footage to look back on and realize what I'm capable of growing in 2 years. And honestly, even though we are in quarantine right now, time goes by so fast. Thank God I do have a job right now, because when I'm very productive, time is going to go by really fast. And I'm moving to a new city next year. So it's just like so many things are happening. I don't want to focus too much on my hair, but I want to take care of it. I don't want to give up on my hair. I don't want to relax my hair. I feel like a lot of girls just give up and they wind up relaxing their hair. I say, hey, do whatever works for you. Personally, I don't want to relax my hair is because the whole reason I'm growing it out is because I want it to be thick. So I'm not going to relax it and then it's going to look extremely thin. That's the main reason why I stopped with relaxers, because I want my hair to be thick, number one. Number two, I am 34, so there's certain medical side effects that can happen if you use relaxers, allegedly, or there's actual medical studies where certain ingredients in relaxers are related to cancer. I don't want to increase my chances of getting breast cancer in the future, especially being a woman of color. We are the highest category of when it comes to breast cancer. So I don't want to. And I'm not gonna lie, I've had a scare, but thankfully I'm healthy, I'm okay, I'm I don't have it. I don't have any cancer, but because of that reason, I really want to stay away from relaxers. So I'm just going to keep up with this routine. I'm going to not use heat. And if I do braids, I'm not going to do heavy jumbo braids. I'm going to maybe go back to crochet braiding or individual braids, medium-sized braids. I'll do styles that I used to do in the past. I'll go back to my practices in the past. So if you having issues with your hair, please post them below. Maybe I can give advice, maybe someone else can give advice if they see your questions. But yeah, definitely when it comes to healthy hair journey, it is exactly what it is. It says it is. It's a journey. It's not a sprint. This is a journey that I will be on until I die. And I think it's something where we have experiences and we can learn from it. I also think, you know, it's not, I mean, it is just here, but I mean, here means a lot. It has, but I feel like there's other areas in my life that I'm focused on right now. So I don't want to like put all my emotions into my hair. I think my hair right now is an element of my self-development, and it's one area of improvement that I need to work on. That fitness, social life, career. I feel like every area of my life, and I think in general of a person's life, there's always room for improvement. So that's how I see my hair. So I'm not gonna break down and cry, because I mean, it is just here. It'll grow back. Like my nails are always growing. My hair will be growing out of my root, or out of my scalp. So I'm just going to take care of it and not add so much damn heat these next 2 years coming around. And I can't wait till I have my little bob again. And I love where my hair is at right now when it's out. But right now, honestly, because we're in quarantine, I wore it out like a lot more during the warmer seasons. But since we're in quarantine, it's cold. I usually would have a hood on top of this. So yes, I will be wearing wigs mostly in the winter time, and I'm home most of the time. I'm not going anywhere, so it's like. But anyway, that's my story, and I hope and I pray, you know, every other, you know, girl out there who's having issues with their hair, just try to do your research and try to find what works for you, and try to find routine or regimen that you can use moving forward. So even though you might have had a setback, girl, there's always a comeback. Yeah, girl. So anyway, this is your girl Urban Chick 1. Please like this video if you liked it. Please subscribe if you have not, and I will catch you in the next video. Okay, bye.